Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's vlog is on hidden figure Mary Jackson for this Women's History Month. But before we get into Mary's story, here's the intro, and I'll be right back with you right after that. Mary Jackson was born Mary Winston on April the 9th, 1921, to Ella Winston and Frank Winston. She grew up in Hampton, Virginia, where she graduated from high school with the highest honors. Mary earned her bachelor's degree in mathematics and physical science from Hampton University in 1942. She was also a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. After graduation, Mary Jackson taught mathematics for a year at an African American school in Calvert County, Maryland. At that time, public schools were still segregated across the South. She also began tutoring high school and college students, which she continued to do throughout her life. By 1943, she had returned to Hampton, where she became a bookkeeper at the National Catholic Community Center. Mary Jackson was married on November 18, 1944, to Levi Jackson Sr., a sailor in the U.S. Navy, until his death in 1992. They had two children, Levi Jackson Jr. and Carol Marie Lewis. Jackson also worked as a receptionist and clerk at the Hampton Institute's health department. She was pregnant during this time and eventually returned home for the birth of her son. In 1951, she became a clerk with the Office of the Chief Army Field Forces at Fort Monroe. Also in 1951, Jackson was recruited by the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, NACA, which in 1958 was succeeded by the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA. She started as a research mathematician or computer at the Langley Research Center in her hometown of Hampton, Virginia. She worked under Dorothy Vaughan in the segregated West Area Computing section. In 1953, she accepted an offer to work for engineer Casimir Zarnecki in the supersonic pressure tunnel. Zarnecki encouraged Jackson to undergo training so that she could be promoted to an engineer. She needed to take graduate-level courses in mathematics and physics to qualify for the job. They were offered at a night program by the University of Virginia held at the all-white Hampton High School. Jackson petitioned the city of Hampton to allow her to attend the classes. After completing the courses, she was promoted to aerospace engineer in 1958 and became NASA's first Black female engineer. She analyzed data from wind tunnels experiments and real-world aircraft flight experiments at the Theoretical Aerodynamic branch of the Supersonic Transonic Aerodynamic Division at Langley. Her goal was to understand airflow, including thrust and drag forces, in order to improve United States planes. Jackson worked as an engineer in several NASA divisions. She ultimately authored or co-authored 12 technical papers for NACA and NASA. She worked to help women and other minorities to advance their careers, including advising them how to study in order to qualify for promotions. By 1979, Jackson had achieved the most senior title within the engineering department. She decided to take a demotion in order to serve as an administrator in the Equal Opportunity Specialist field. She worked to make changes and highlight women and other minorities who were accomplished in the field. She continued to work at NASA until her retirement in 1985. Mary Jackson also served for more than 30 years as a Girl Scout leader. In the 1970s, she helped African American children in her community create a miniature wind tunnel for testing airplanes. On February 11, 2005, at the age of 83, Mary Jackson left this earth in her hometown of Hampton, Virginia. I hope this information has been interesting and helpful to you guys. I'll leave additional information in the description of this video. Please leave me a comment down in the comment section and let me know what you think. Also, please follow me on all my other social media. Until the next time, I offer you guys peace and blessings. I'll see you guys. Bye.